Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be taking a look at one of the best catfishes I have ever seen. This was next level. It's kind of scary, actually. Like, it's funny, yeah, but at the same time, it's pretty concerning that technology just makes anything possible these days. And I mean like anything, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But let me try to explain the story here real quick before we take a look at some of these pictures. So basically, there was this man who was posting pictures of himself and his motorcycle and stuff on social media, but he wasn't really getting the attention that he wanted. So he thought, how do I solve this problem? Well, he did what any normal person would do, and he decided to catfish as a female. And big shocker, he started getting a lot more likes on his pictures. In fact, I believe he said he went from getting less than 10 likes per pic to over 1,000. So, pretty big difference, I would say. I guess you could say he accomplished his goal. Probably not the best way to go about it. Depends on how you look at it, I guess. From an efficiency standpoint, pretty good. Probably about as good as it gets. Like, that's the best way to go from point A to point B. Like, you definitely got there. But from like the, hey, I don't want people to think I'm a weirdo standpoint, results probably weren't the best in that aspect. So that being said, let me just post some of these pictures up on the screen. You guys can take a look, see if they look weird to you or anything, because there's still more to the story that we have to talk about. All right, we still have to talk about how this guy got caught. So as you can see, the pictures look pretty good. They look pretty legit. There were like hundreds of pictures being posted. Most of them look pretty good. I just picked some of the more recent ones to post. As I was looking through them, there were some that were like kind of off, maybe would raise a little bit of a red flag. Like, not necessarily to the fact that like you'd be like, oh, this is a 50-year-old man posting this picture. No, more so that like you could see that like there was like some editing, some Photoshop action going on. Like, some lines looked a little off or whatever, but nothing too crazy, right? Because most people who post pictures on social media as like a career or whatever, they edit their pics, right? It's pretty obvious. I think anyone with a brain knows that. So it like wasn't really that like absurd, I would say. But that was until the guy posted this picture right here. Now, at first glance, you might think that, oh, it's just a picture of a bike, right? But upon further examination, if you zoom into one of the mirrors, you will see that in the reflection, you do not see the young woman that you have been seeing for the last couple pictures. Instead, you see this old-ass man standing there. So once people saw this picture, people started questioning the whole story. Like, who's this guy? What's going on here? Like, what, is this guy her dad? Like, he posted this? Like, you know what I mean? People were like, whoa, what's going on here, right? So apparently, I guess the story gained so much attention that like some late night talk show or something in Japan wanted to run a whole story on the situation, see what's going on. So apparently they like tracked him down and found out his real identity. He then shows them like the whole process of what he does and how easy it actually is to do something like this. So I'm just going to play a little clip of it while we talk about it. So as you can see, that's what the guy really looks like. Now, the hair is real, I will say that. So, I mean, that's cool, I guess. But everything else is pretty much the exact opposite of what the pictures show, right? Because we're talking about a 20-year-old girl versus a 50-year-old guy. So, like, there's an age difference there. There's a gender difference. Like, pretty insane that this was allowed to happen. And honestly, had he not posted, like, 500 pictures, and if he was actually, like, more careful with what he was posting and, making sure everything looked perfect and, making sure his fucking face wasn't in the reflection of the mirror, I don't think anyone would have even found out. You know what I mean? He could have continued this forever. I don't know, like, what the point of it is, but he could have kept it going. So that's tough, because I know there was some dudes out there beating their shit to these pics, getting real excited. So I don't know what exactly they're thinking right now after finding out the truth. They are probably down pretty bad, but that's why you got to be careful, man. You never know what you're going to get on the internet. Now, the weird part about all of this is this whole story got exposed like a week or so ago, but he's still posting these pictures on social media pretending to be a girl. I don't know what's going on. I guess he just doesn't care, because I looked at the replies. There were some replies talking about it, like further exposing it or whatever, but like this dude just don't care. He didn't even delete the original pic where his face is in the reflection. So, I mean, I guess that's a good thing that he's not necessarily like trying to hide it that hard, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. The whole situation is just pretty weird. Bottom line, the moral of the story is you gotta be careful with what you see online, alright? Because shit might not be what it seems. You don't want to get caught off guard and end up in a situation like this. So that's pretty much it for the story, but I do want to finish off the video with a separate topic. I don't think it's worthy of its own, like, full video, but I do think it's worth talking about. So I seen that apparently they have been testing out a new system with certain YouTube videos where they are hiding the dislikes. I don't know what they are thinking with this. I mean, the tweet says creator well-being, so I guess apparently people were getting their feelings hurt after seeing too many dislikes on their video. Listen, if your video has a ton of dislikes, there's probably a good reason for it. I've never seen a video on YouTube that has 90% dislikes on it and been like, whoa, what's going on here? This is a really good video. Why are all these people disliking it? That just doesn't really happen. If your video has a lot of dislikes, you most likely deserved it. But beyond that, who cares, dude? It's a fucking dislike. It's a pixel on a screen. Comments, I get it. Someone could say some wild shit on your video. You read that, maybe you get your feelings hurt. I get it. I see some wild stuff. But a pixel on a screen, that just represents a number, nah, man. That just doesn't even make sense. Because dislikes are actually useful, especially on, certain types of videos. Number one, it's great for identifying clickbait. If you see, a ridiculous video, and you click on it, and it's a bunch of dislikes, you know it's probably clickbait. Don't waste your time. Or on, tutorial videos and stuff, a lot of the times if you click on it and you see a lot of dislikes, probably not a good tutorial. You should watch something else. Also, you have scams and stuff that get posted. There's a lot of good reasons to dislike a video. So hiding that, I feel, is just not the move, man. There's just not a good enough reason for it, man. You know what I mean? You're actually removing a useful part of the website because some people got their feelings hurt. No, we need more justification than that, man. That just doesn't add up. So anyways, that's my thoughts on that. Hopefully that doesn't become a widespread thing on YouTube. I would like to still see dislikes on the videos that I watch, but we'll see. With the way the world has been trending the last 5 years or so, that's probably what's gonna happen. So I guess we'll just have to be prepared. But anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. We had a little story about this lady who got stopped at the airport because she had an unidentified object in her pants. What exactly does that mean? I don't know. You're going to have to go find out and watch the video. But other than that, have a good day and peace out.